I'm curious, what you think of the feel of them? Would you make any alterations? Like, what did you think of the new gloves?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, like, they're fucking gloves. You know, I mean, I think I'm just an angry fuck, and I'll find any excuse to be mad. Yeah, those gloves fucking suck, you know? But yeah, no, they're fine. They're fine. I don't really know the purpose of them, but yeah, they're fine.
No, se sintieron súper cómodos. De hecho, gracias al UFC.
Well, first of all, great. They're really comfortable. Thank you to the UFC, whoever actually sent them to me, because they sent them for my camp. And I trained with them. And listen, it gave me the confidence to strike. I was actually hitting pads with that. And I'll tell you something. It gave me more. When you close those fists right there, like, it really feels like you got it. And I want a knockout so bad with these gloves. That's what I want.
No, quizás esa persona se quejó porque no los probó antes. Pero a mí cuando
well,
me
maybe the
mandaron los
person that
guantes-
actually said that didn't have access to the gloves beforehand, because I'll tell you something. This is when I got there, when they sent it out there, we started to train every technique possible with it. We tried to do some grappling, we tried to do some wrestling, obviously with the striking, and it felt really good. I will give it a positive grade, and I'll say, UFC, send 10 more pairs so we can train it with my team down there.
Eu tô muito feliz, tô fazendo história novamente. Fui o primeiro lutador a tomar mordida e sou o primeiro lutador a lutar com as
Yeah, I'm
luvas
very
do
happy
UFC.
to put my name on the history books, you know, to be the first ever fight with the new gloves. And hey, Dana, I was the first fight to get beaten. I'm the first fighter to fight with the new gloves. Let's give me a new glove bonus.
I didn't think they were that bad. I know Sean shat on them. But, you know, I got to respect Sean's opinion, man. He knows what he's talking about with some things. But, you know, I'm not going to hate on him. I felt the old gloves. I felt the new gloves. At the end of the day, I mean, I've sparred in, like, just crappy gloves. I fought in different regional shows with shitty gloves. And gloves are gloves, man. As long as they fit and the leather bends and I can hit somebody with it, that's all that matters. So the gloves ain't that bad.
First fight card with the new UFC gloves. So I guess, what did it feel like in there to be actually in a fight?
I really liked the gloves. They kind of fit to your hand a lot better. My forearms weren't as exhausted, you know, walking out. I actually really enjoyed them. It made grappling a little bit easier. I wish I'd been able to get to a position where I could have gone for a submission, because with the old gloves, it's really hard to lock in submissions, because it's almost like you have like a weird flat boxing glove on your hand. So, but I like the new ones a lot, actually.
Yeah, the glove felt very good. Like, it is a lot tighter than the Pets glove, so I ended up getting one size up from what I normally use. But I'm not gonna say that there was like a huge difference, but it does feel nice. Like, I think with time we're gonna understand it a little bit better and get better use of it.
Yeah, look, they're fine. I mean, you could wrap my hands in tea towels and I'll fight the same. If anyone comes up here and complains about the gloves, you know, it shouldn't make a difference whether you win or lose. They felt perfectly fine in there. You know, they still did damage. I was still able to rock him, still able to grapple, so they felt good.
I still ain't cracked nobody with the new gloves yet. And probably a big reason why I didn't throw any big strikes. My left hand's been feeling like it had like a little weird something going on with it all week. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna have to get used to them. I can't answer that question just yet, but I still like OG, you know, and the original gloves were fun to me.
The finger holes are very tight. That's why my hands are all cut up, because they sent them to us a month ago, and I already ripped that pair from hitting the bag so much, and my knuckles started ripping. But they're great for one-time use, and that when the UFC is great, you know. It felt like a little more cushioned when he was punching me, so cool with it.
I think they're good. I think they're good puncher's gloves. There's a lot of less padding in the front. You know what I mean? It's not going to do anything for eye pokes. It really isn't going to do anything at all for eye pokes, but it's just the same thing. It's just a puncher's glove now. Less padded in the front. It's a little stiff by the fingers, so maybe little concerns that may be able to cause cuts. But besides that, it's looking good to me.
No, the gloves are super, and they're even harder, and it's really great for a stand-up fighter.